Many radiation therapists have asked us how to get even more stability out of their thermoplastic mask and head supports. We're answering. We'll show you how to get the most out of your setup from the very first sim.
Here we're working with the original design of our open face mask. We always say open face mask, do the over the top profile first. So notice we're doing the forehead profile first, then we work on the side profiles. Also note how we're holding the mask securely to the patient's face as we stretch it down to the base plate. This prevents the mask from migrating and slipping off the patient's face too much, because what your SGRT cameras are looking for are just the outer canthus of the eyes and the glabella on the forehead. So once the mask starts to cure after about 90 seconds, we then start focusing on other areas like indexing the chin and indexing on the forehead. Having proper molding and indexing on the chin is vital for these open face masks because there's not a lot of index points when you have this large of an open face. Now we're working with our new design, our small aperture open face mask. Notice how we're still going open face over the top first and holding the mask securely in place as we stretch the profiles to the base plate. But also notice how we don't have to hold the mask as much with the small aperture because it doesn't seem to migrate as much when you have a smaller aperture. And if you have a little extra material down by the chin, I like to just fold that up and use it as an extra indexing piece. Next, after the mask starts to cure and we don't have to hold it anymore, then we focus on patient comfort. So you can see as it's kind of rubbing on the patient's nose here, we can fold that down to give the patient a little more comfort around the nose area. We have some customers that do stretch it below the mouth, which is totally fine. It gives you a little extra material to mold around the neck and the chin area. So after the mask starts to set up, just make sure you have your indexing points on the forehead and the chin, and then you're good to go.